Hi everybody, it's Miss Karen from the Hancock Town Library. I have a STEM activity. STEM, you might know, stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. And I have a very simple science experiment. It's called the Skittles Rainbow Experiment. So you can try this at home because the ingredients are very simple. A paper plate or a regular plate, doesn't have to be paper, but preferably plain white would be good. And some warm or almost hot water, and some Skittles. Now you might not have Skittles at your house, but if you would like to try this experiment, you can always email the library and request a bag of Skittles. Or you can also do it with M&Ms. So, to start the experiment, I just take the Skittles, I put them in a little container, and I just make a circle around the plate. I try to keep different colors next to each other, so it's not all the same color next to each other. You can try it doing a certain pattern, like you can do orange, red, green, or any way that you would like to put the candies, but it does look better if that there's not a bunch of the same color next to each other. So I just put them in a circle. Some green. And I make sure that they're right around the edge. Okay. Okay, get ready. This is the part where you take the water and very slowly pour the water into the center of the plate. And you want it to slightly submerge the candy, so just ever so slightly. And you can adjust the candy if they move around a little bit. Now you just wait, and you'll see something take place in a few minutes or a few seconds. So you can see that the colors on the candies are already starting to dissolve because of the water, and they're starting to form almost like a rainbow. The colors are not mixing at all, and you'll see it'll keep going. But the reason the colors dissolve is the coating of a Skittle in most candies is food coloring and sugar. So it's very easily dissolved in warm water. And what's happening is it's diffusing through the water. And the colors are not mixing. You can see the green has the green, purple has the purple. They're not mixing. And so it looks really cool. And the reason they don't mix is something called water stratification. It's a really big word, but it basically, each color of the candy is slightly different from each other. They have different properties, and so it makes a barrier so that the colors don't mix with each other because of that slight variation. So, but it just looks super cool, as you can see. It's starting to go into the middle. And like I said, you can try different things. You can do more than one experiment. You can try doing a certain pattern. Once this is done, you can try mixing and see what happens. I'm just going to leave it as is because, you know, I don't want to, complicate things, but it looks really cool the way it is. So this is called Skittles Science. And there is a whole field of candy science, simple science experiments you can do with candy. So I hope you enjoyed this experiment, and like I said, if you would like to try it, give a call to the library or email the library, and you can find this on YouTube, which if you get YouTube, you can also go to Facebook, and it will direct you to where to click on the link for the science experiment. So there we go, we have our Skittles rainbow. Thank you for tuning in.